Hello, this is Ross Marquand. I'm here with Don. Want to say hi to Jimmy, Casey, Steven from the Dead Truth Podcast.
Hey, everybody, and welcome to the Dead True Podcast. My name's Jimmy.
It's Casey.
Dawn.
Steven.
We
What's
had a good
up?
weekend this weekend?
Yeah, man. It was pretty good. I got to see Jimmy twice. So
Ain't nothing wrong with
Nice.
seeing Jimmy
I
twice.
actually saw you 3 times, man. I saw you sitting out front of Nick and Norman's, and then by the time I went in and tried to come out the front door to holler at you, he's gone.
I went to go talk to a dude named Brian yesterday. It's actually a pretty cool inspirational story he's got, so it's pretty cool seeing
That's
him.
cool.
Yeah. He I met him at Fendemic. He was 400 pounds then. He's lost 100 pounds.
I
He
know
actually
it.
told me, yeah, go ahead.
I know exactly who you're talking about. He took a tour with me. He's a good dude.
Good dude. And he's like, you're kind of inspired me. And I'm like, I appreciate it. I was like, I don't think I inspire anybody, but thank you. He's like, you lost all your weight. I'm gonna do it because you did it. And I'm like, that's cool, man. So it's
That's
actually
really
pretty
cool.
cool. Yeah. So how was your weekend this weekend, Casey?
It was good, man. Spent the day in Savannah.
Oh yeah, what show did you go down for? I meant to. I was trying to remember the other day.
Chris D'Elia,
Oh, that's right.
comedian, actor. Yeah, he had a comedy show, and it was pretty funny, dude.
How did Miss Dawn do this weekend? What was we doing, Miss Dawn?
Working. I worked till 3 a.m. this morning.
What?
Yeah,
That's,
I worked 5 to 3 a.m. I got like 3 hours of sleep.
Ooh,
Y'all stay open that late?
That's when we do all our Christmas floor sets. Like put all this.
Ah.
well, I don't think they stay open that late, but Dawn sure stays there. That's
man, that's tough,
I need a cot there. I just stay all night.
right?
But we did some eventful stuff this weekend we're gonna get into later. But right now we have a special guest, Miss Dawn.
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
Welcome.
This is Jennifer, and she's going to tell you about something special for all you TWD fans. And if you're a location fan, you will love this.
Something really cool. This is Steven Sweet endorsed right here. I like it. a
Right.
lot.
Jimmy endorsed too. That's pretty sweet, to be honest.
Oh, Jen, I think you're muted.
There we go.
There you go.
I've got a little one who is just running around crazy out
No
there
worries.
somewhere. So she can be really loud. So
Out
if you
there
wanna-
somewhere. You ain't got her just out and about in the streets, do you?
with my hubby. She's out there with my hubby right now.
Gotcha.
So no, I didn't just put her out to pasture,
Right.
Um
She didn't tell her to
So-
look at the flowers.
no.
Oh.
No. So I've been working on a calendar, as many people have known because I've been posting it for a while. I worked with a couple of background actors and whatnot, Sonia Thompson, Jenny and Amber Brown, William Bell, Dale Boswell, Jose Sanchez, the awesome guy that he is, to create a awesome calendar. It's called A Walk to Remember. So this is actually going to be a 2023 charity calendar. I was actually inspired by Thachet and everything that he's been doing since Moses' unfortunate passing. So I kind of just was like, you know what? Why am I waiting so long to make a big impact? Why not do it today? Why are we waiting so long to help people out? So that's what spurred this project. The foundation that I've chose is called a Children of Fallen Patriots Foundation. And what it does is it takes all monies that are raised and given, and it applies to children of people that have served and fallen in combat and whatnot when they're abroad and whatnot. It was actually founded by a gentleman by the name of David Kim. He served in 1989 under a gentleman of the name William Gibbs. And William Gibbs had a daughter, and unfortunately, he fell in combat. So when David Kim returned to the United States, he put together this foundation. And that to me is huge, you know? So that's why I chose them. If we can help somebody, why not? You know, and these people sacrifice their lives, their home life to make sure that we're good, you know?
Mhm.
So that's the foundation that I chose and why I did it. Now the overall layout, if you noticed, there's a background picture right here. So like Don was saying, it's for, you know, location people, it's going to be awesome because not only do you get great pictures and whatnot, but you got the location address right down here on the bottom. Okay. Up here, up on the top, you got a QR code. So if you scan this QR code with your phone, it's going to pop up with the scene where this location was in on the season. Okay. So we have alternating backgrounds between location backgrounds and our awesome actor pages. So on these pages, the QR code is going to change to show our actor in their scenes. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. And then also, like I was telling you guys earlier, I left these pages completely blank so that way you can take this with you and you can get your autographs and whatnot when you're at the locations, you know, the addresses that I've given on here. You can take pictures, you can put them on these blank spots, and you can create like a memorabilia album that you can have forever, you know? So that I'm just so proud of this thing, man. It was like I said, a labor of love, and it just turned out better than I expected. And once you get it in your hands, it's so cool. So pricing on this is $30 for the first one. That includes shipping. It's $25 for any other ones after that. Okay. You're gonna do through PayPal to me at Kindness Isn't Dead. Okay. And you're just gonna submit payment through that way. Like I was telling you guys earlier, I just had a big bumping of heads between the print company and the company Shopify. So I don't want to charge you guys extra for shipping for the second, you know, and third or whatever, however many you want. I just want to be able to get you your calendars and whatnot. We're raising money for a good cause, and I don't want you guys to pay extra. Okay, I don't believe in that. Last but not least, 4 of the actors that were in this that contributed to this awesome calendar are going to be at Cindy and Jimmy's viewing party on November 20th in Newnan. They have agreed to help me out with a fantastic drawing, and they're giving up 25 free autographs per person. So we're gonna, if you buy this calendar, email me at kindnessisn'tdead@gmail.com. Let me know that you have purchased the calendar, and that will be your entry ticket into the drawing for one of those 25 spots. Okay. If you happen to win, then I will email you back with further details as far as getting a voucher, moving to the front, you know, all of that good stuff. But as far as anything else goes, that's it for right now, I think. Does anybody have any questions or anything? Any comments?
Anybody in the chat, post everything. We'll read them off to you.
Yeah, that is awesome. A lot of positive comments, by the way.
Thank you. Thank you.
A lot of
It's very
good
exciting.
feedback.
Thank you.
So Jennifer, are you going to have some of those to sell at the viewing party, or have you decided?
Yes, actually, good point, Don, because you brought that up the other day and I forgot to say something about that. But yes, I will have some with me. Probably about, I'm hoping for 25 to bring with me. But I'm trying to make sure that everybody has a chance to get into this drawing, because like Jimmy stated a few podcasts ago or something, Sonia doesn't appear too much, you know, so this is kind of big. You're going to want to be there at Cindy and Jimmy's viewing party. It's going to be amazing because it's already at 13 stories and they have worked so hard on it. They got food trucks and everything. It's going to be awesome. I'm so
Yeah.
excited. All right. Not to mention it's the last one.
I know.
But yeah, so Sonia, Jose, Jenny, and Ember are planning on coming. Jenny just got a new job. So everybody cross your fingers that they're going to let her go. Okay. But yeah, so they're going to be there. And so I really want everybody to be able to get in on this drawing. I want everybody to be able to have a chance to get a free signature from them.
They're asking if they don't come to the viewing party. We're gonna have the link on our page, but where else?
Yeah, anybody is able to purchase this calendar. It is not strictly just for Cindy and Jimmy's viewing party. This is something a little bit separate. It just happened that I was able to work it out to coincide for the signatures and having them there at the viewing party. That's a separate kind of thing. Like I said, I will have extras there, but I want everybody to be able to get their calendars. And so for the other thing that I should brought up was we are going to stop for the viewing party drawings and everything. Midnight on November 12th is what the last date that you can enter, because on the 13th is when I'm going to draw names. So everybody needs to get their purchases done before the 12th if you want to go to the viewing party and have your stuff signed. Okay. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Craig Patterson said he had shared on his page too. He's a savior on the show as well.
Okay, awesome.
Craig Patterson.
Awesome.
Nice.
Yay.
Nice.
Thank you, Craig.
Yeah. All right, guys. We appreciate you coming on the show, sweetheart. Thank you for showing everybody.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate your guys' time and everything. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yay. All right. Thank you, guys. Have a good night.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
I'm glad we finally got her on. She's like been trying to get on for a couple months. So
Good.
Pretty funny. I didn't realize how cool that calendar actually was.
That is. The quality looked very impressive. So, yeah.
Yeah, without a doubt. So, Steven, me and you went and done something this weekend.
Uh-oh.
What did we
Yeah,
do?
man. Can we tell them?
Let's tell them.
I got married?
Yeah, we finally did it. We finally did it.
I
Man.
know that guy on TikTok that was talking about two straight men getting married. That ain't a bad idea, actually. We can get
I'm
back.
happy for y'all.
Yeah.
All right, Steven, go ahead, boss.
Nah, yeah, Jimmy came up to my neck of the woods. He came up to Chattanooga and
Oh, yeah.
we went and saw Ross, and Jimmy got to see Kyrie too. I didn't get to see Kyrie. I had to go. But Jimmy did something special. I'll let Jimmy tell that story.
All right, guys. You want to share my pictures? I put them on the messenger thing. If you want to share those, I can't get to it. So I kind of explain what's going on.
I am sharing it.
Okay. I got you. Appreciate it. I didn't
No,
know.
I think
there
there's
should
one.
be
Is
more.
there more? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's
Oh,
normally
wow.
go. I think I shared the link to it. Yeah.
Oh.
At least we know what Casey's looking at. All right, you can click on it.
Yeah, hold on. It's only showing the little thumbnail for some reason.
Oh, well, that's great. Let me see if I can send something else over. Go ahead and talk, Stephen Casey. I'm sorry.
It's all right. Trying to pull it up.
Let's see if I
myself.
could find it. Yeah. But no, yeah, it was a lot of fun. We I don't want to give too much away, but it's always good seeing Ross.
I'll tell you what I did was I heard through the grapevine that Ross Marquand didn't get any parts of the wall, any parts of Alexandria at all. And he barely got any kind of props on the show ever. Like, he didn't get anything. So through one lady and through Miss Barb, we kind of got in contact with him, and I was able enough to give him part of the wall. And he was really ecstatic about it. Like, I didn't understand that he would be that excited. It was really cool. And we had a great time. He was very happy, and I never been pushed out of the way for Barb. I'm just gonna say that. It's like he pushed me out the way for Barb and Steven. It's cool though, but yeah, it was really cool to see him happy. It was. I'm glad I actually was able to do that for him. So he has a piece of the wall now, and I feel like that.
And a piece of your heart.
He did. He's a cool guy. He really is. I can't say enough about him. He kind of won me over as a fan. But that's me, him kind of chatting it up after I gave it to him. He was ecstatic.
That wasn't the first time you met him, was it?
No, it wasn't the first time I met him.
Okay.
It was the first time I actually had a full-blown conversation with him.
Gotcha.
He was, like I said, he was really appreciative. And, you know, if it wasn't for a couple fans, that wouldn't have happened. And like I said, I thanks Barb and the other lady helped me out with it. And there's another man that helped me out as well. And Ross himself, because I don't think that could have went down any better. Yeah, it was cool. And also went and met the King. Let me show you what Ross did for me. So I brought this for him. He signed this big picture. I don't know if you can see it.
Wow.
No justice. He signed it, Ross McQuan, and he said, thanks for the wall. And he was very appreciative. And then I went to see the King. He made a fan do push-ups in front of me for asking spoilers, which was kind of great.
Nice.
Yeah. So I'm going to let him play this video real quick.
Yeah, let me try to play it real quick. Oh, what do you think about the artwork?
He loved it.
What'd you print it on? It
Yeah, there you go.
There's the wall. Dude, that's cool. Hang on, bud. You're breaking up.
Yeah,
That is cool, man.
Is that the video I took, Jimmy, or Barb?
I think both of y'all. I think half of it may. I don't really know. I was too
Yeah.
busy talking. But like I said, that went down really well, and he was really perceptive of it. He was excited, and that's what I was kind of taken back by. I didn't realize he didn't get anything from the show. And we went to this question and answer panel, which I did a live for through our Facebook page. You can actually see it. They were talking about things that he never got anything from the show. And I remember we were sitting there, and they kept looking at me during the question and answer panel because he's like, I got something now, but I didn't take anything from the show. And then Corey is talking about, I stole the sword. He goes, we got that on video. You might not want to say that. And he goes, oh, I took it. So that's kind of cool. And he actually signed this for me. Right there.
Nice.
Yeah, smile. Done in all white Sharpie. Man, Shiva's footprint.
Yeah, that really pops right there.
Yeah, I'm more envious of Don's. He actually wrote Don from Kentucky on hers. It was kind of cool.
No way.
Yeah, so it was cool. But, yeah, I started doing the white. If anybody wants to know the white autographs, I like those a whole lot better. They pop really well.
Is it a white Sharpie?
White Deco paint marker.
Paint marker, yeah.
Deco paint marker.
He did. This is my Deco right there. That's his Sharpie. That's the difference.
Oh, yeah.
See the Deco?
Deco's the brand.
Deco's the brand.
That is sick, dude.
King actually walked away with my Deco. He kind of kept it. So hold on.
Did he really?
Yeah.
The King gets what he wants.
Yeah, pretty much. These are the Deco markers. I got every color right
Okay.
now. The white is my favorite. I do red and other colors, but that white, no joke. I'm always going to use that white marker on my pictures from now on.
Yeah, that looks amazing, man.
Yeah.
You said you do red.
I do red.
You might want to check that out if you're doing
I am
red.
going to the doctor for
Right? Yeah.
the light later.
They might have something for you.
Hey, they'll run that light up me. I'll be fine. I promise.
That's funny.
Guess. But yeah, it was a great
cool, man.
weekend. We got to go to Nick and Norm's in Stevens part of town. It was really cool. Got to see the old bike that was in the Woodbury shop back in the day again. That was cool too. Little fun facts. It was cool. I loved it though. Casey, what'd you think about it?
About what?
The whole weekend me and Steven had.
It was awesome. I wish I could have been there.
I invited everybody.
You did. Oh, yeah. I already had those tickets, so I couldn't get out of it.
Understand. Wife would have had you on the news. I get you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was glad y'all got to eat it. We all got to eat. I've ate there before, but the Nick and Norman's in Chattanooga. It's a cool building, isn't it, Jimmy?
It looked really cool.
It's an old train station.
Is it bigger than the?
Oh yeah.
Okay. It looked it.
It's
probably about 3-4 times bigger than the other one.
It's cooler. I liked it more. I'll be honest with you.
Nice.
Yeah, it's nice. It's in the old historic Choo Choo building, and
he said Choo Choo.
Yeah, it's the Chattanooga Choo Choo building, but like the old terminal for like the trains and stuff, the old train station. It kind of looks like the Commonwealth train station, man. Now that I think about it.
What?
Yeah, it looks a lot like it. Yeah. Well, I mean not that one, but the one in the Commonwealth. The one in that train station that they're always in, the big building.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It looks like that one kind of.
Gotcha.
But that's a prime piece of real estate right there. And that building's real haunted. It's cool, man.
What?
Yeah.
Thanks for telling me, Steven. Stuff can follow me home.
I know, right?
So they here's a little interesting fact, Jimmy, and it's kind of a touchy subject, I guess. I don't know if I should bring it up, but so like the motorcycle, Daryl's motorcycle, chopper.
Yeah, we talked about this, right?
Huh?
Me and you had a conversation about this, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't mind it either way. I don't care, but they changed it, so now it's got the big bald head logo on it instead of the old crack or the bolts. You know what I mean?
Well, the SS.
The SS.
Yeah. So like during the show, the SS logo, Merle had that ride around on the bike, and Daryl did too. But I don't understand. I do understand, but I still don't understand because it's actually part of the show.
Mm-hmm.
Covered it up. But I know they try to be all PG with everything now. But
still, yeah. And I guess since they put it in a town. Like if it was in Sonoy, it wouldn't be that big of a deal because most people that eat there are fans of the show. But the people in Chattanooga, you saw it was packed at lunch, and those are all college students that aren't really fans of the show. They're just locals. Not many people there know anything. Most people there don't even know that Greg and Norman own that restaurant. They just think it's a restaurant name.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is the menu the same?
It is.
Okay.
Basically. Yeah. I don't know that anything's different. I'm not sure, but there might be a couple of different things now. It seems like they're trying to make it a little bit different at each spot.
Something I did find out though when we were in there, the pins they give out at the viewing parties, you can buy them in there. You can go in there and just buy them. You don't have to.
You can get them in Lexington too. Yeah.
I thought it was pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah. And I can't remember what I was going to say now. My bad. I'll remember it in a second.
Story of my life.
Yeah.
My memory's getting shot. I do see people asking in the comments
about Fandemic. Oh.
What's Casey wearing? What you got, Casey?
Right. Today is a classic of mine. The Daryl Dixon Crossbow Academy.
Heck yeah.
And the cool thing about this shirt is it has been sandwiched between Rick and Daryl.
Cool.
I
I need that shirt.
know. Look at Norman Reedus touched right there. And I haven't washed it since.
Where'd Rick touch it?
Hit my butt.
That's
Oh.
I was about to say.
Look at his hand. Look at his arm. Seriously. No.
grabbing that ass. That's awesome.
Yeah, that was from the first Walker Stalker con, and
That's
yeah,
awesome.
yeah. Norman Reed, he loved the shirt. He was like, dude, that's why he's pointing to it.
I've been trying to keep up with Casey wearing something different.
Ooh,
every
what you got?
night,
What you
too.
got?
I got my.
Oh, dude,
let's
we got
see.
Rick and Daryl.
I believe in Rick Grimes.
Yes.
And tell me that ain't
That's Aaron.
That's
I'm telling you,
Aaron,
man.
dude.
When Andrew Lincoln left the show, they transformed Aaron into Rick
Yeah.
from the comic.
Yep.
I loved it. This shirt, it was a Skybound Mega Box exclusive. So, you know, like the supply drop everybody gets.
Mm-hmm.
It was the comic book version of that.
Oh, right.
So you would get the exclusive shirts like this one. There were several other ones, and they're really cool.
Right.
But yeah, I've been trying to keep up with Casey over there.
Did you see what Eliza just wrote in the comments? You need to post that up there. Did you see
What's
that?
that?
Eliza just wrote in the comments. Put that up.
Elisa did?
Right here. For us, it just says Facebook user. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah,
For some reason, sorry, Eliza.
I never thought of it that way, but I guess you can say that. I was the Oscar Mayer.
Yeah, for some reason, when some people log on, I don't know what it
Yeah.
is. They come up as Facebook users sometimes.
Yeah, I noticed that.
On my side, it shows her his actual name. That's kind of weird.
Oh, that
But
is
are you
weird.
watching it on your phone?
No, I'm watching on my phone and my laptop. So
Well, then that's what it is. You're seeing it on Facebook.
I'm watching it from, I guess, my personal page.
Yeah. For some
yeah.
reason in StreamYard, it doesn't come through. Yeah, it's weird.
Well, to switch up lanes before we jump into the show,
Yeah, man.
Will I and Bo up here was asking about Fandemic. We didn't really touch on that last week. I was excited to see they're going to be coming back.
My only question is, who are they going to have? There's nobody there. I mean, they ain't even announced anybody.
Yeah,
Yep.
but they still got plenty of time, man. They'll get people. They'll get people there. But they were asking who we want to see there.
Oh. When
That's
is this
what-
pandemic?
They were
So
supposed
they
to start selling tickets today, but when you went there to purchase, they were all sold out. People were complaining, saying, "How do you sell out tickets when there's no guests?"
it's like in
What?
February.
They're not sold out. You can go up there and ride up to the gate and get one when it comes up. But the thing
No.
about
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And everything was sold out when you tried to click on there, because I wanted to see what the prices were,
Right.
and it didn't
Yeah.
show you prices.
well,
That's
I
weird.
adore that con. So I mean, to be honest with you, I think it should be up in the next couple of days. They probably just malfunctioned the first day.
Yeah, that's what I think. This is probably a glitch or something. But oh yeah, Jason said he got VIPs that it was a glitch. But
Okay.
I mean, they'll start announcing people like crazy. But somebody, let's see, I think Elisa said Andrew Lincoln. Of course, yeah, everybody wants. We gotta have. That'd be awesome if he came to this, especially with it being the last episode.
Yeah, no doubt.
You know what I mean? Or they already be over by that point. But
Right.
Well, if they
kinda
did the
like-
big spinoff here, he could. But
That's true. That's true.
I kind of dig that they're doing it in February too, because it seems like, you know, a lot of those cons like that like to do it around a holiday,
Yeah.
like the bigger ones.
Yeah.
And it's always difficult to
You-
kind of shuffle things.
You know, the only thing I don't like about that, it kind of backdoors Days of the Dead. And I actually like going to Days of the Dead because it's so small. I like Days of the Dead. And it's like right at the same time. That's the only thing I'm kind of complaining about.
Right.
You all see
Yeah.
that Norman Reedus posted on his Instagram his first day of filming in Paris?
Yeah.
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 Oh, really?
Mhm.
Yeah.
For
So
the
it's a big-
spinoff?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Okay. About the pandemic, Jason said that Fear will be filming in Savannah still, probably. So they should get some of them. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Cool. That'd be real cool.
And they made a post asking who everybody wants to see, and my comment was as many cast members from The Boys as you can get, man.
No doubt.
Yeah, I want Carl Urban. I don't remember the dude's name that plays Homelander, but that would be awesome if they got him there.
Lander, he is the bomb.
Yeah, dude, it would be so awesome. I'd be first in line to get a photo op with him, man.
Yeah, no doubt.
Who would you want to come, Casey?
To Pandemic?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody, let's say somebody that wasn't at the last one or hadn't been to a con in a while. You know what I mean?
Right, right,
So like you don't not like Michael Cutlass because chances are he's gonna be there.
right.
Yeah.
I'd like to see Robert England again.
That's
There
cool.
you
You
go.
know?
Ooh, somebody said Stranger Things kids. I guess Eliza
Yeah.
did. That would be cool.
Yeah,
I
was
want to
thinking-
see that guy that does the Eddie. That's what I want to see. Stranger Things.
Yes,
Yeah.
I do too, man.
Yeah.
He seems really cool.
What about you, Miss Dawn? Who you want to come?
Everybody that I don't have from The Walking Dead.
Right?
And I would love to see John, Shane, and Glenn, Steven, and Norman Reedus, since we didn't get to see him because of the accident.
Yeah.
Was Bob at the last pandemic? Lawrence?
No. No.
I'd like to see him, man. It's been a while since I've seen him.
I ain't seen him since 2015 at least, or 16.
I think it was 16 when I saw him in New York City.
I would love to see Josh McDermott, but he's not going to do them. So
He
might.
might.
Yeah, I would love to see McDermott again.
I mean, he was at that shit show of a Walker Stalker Con, the last one they had in Atlanta. I mean, Cutlets could have went back to him and said that pandemic was pretty good, and he might be on board for it now because,
Right.
you know what I mean? I feel like Walker Stalker Con, that last one in Atlanta, put a bad taste in a lot of celebrities' mouth.
Right, right.
Yeah, I would like to see Charlie Hunnam from Sons of Anarchy.
Oh, hell yes.
And Michael J. Fox.
Yeah.
Yes, I saw they were at New York Comic Con, man.
He's been doing a lot of cons. I like him.
Yeah, Michael J. Fox.
Yeah.
I would really like to get Charlie Hunnam, though. I would like to get his autograph and his picture as well. That's a good one, Jimmy. I didn't even think about that.
Well, that's what I want to see. I met everybody else on Sons except him.
Well, and now he does cons in America all the time. I mean, you see him in
part of like-
Texas.
I like to see him.
No,
Not many.
Fan Expo in New Orleans.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a possibility. Oh, waiting to see
What
who's
about
going
the
to
camp?
Fan
Why are we
Expo.
not talking about the camp?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Camp's coming up this weekend.
I'm so ready.
Josh Hamilton.
Yes. Yes. I got my photo op with him. I pre-ordered that one and Cooper.
There
We
you go.
We got Cobbler with Cooper.
Oh, sweet. You did? Oh, nice. Nice. I plan to get a picture
There you go.
with this. Woohoo.
Are you going to wear it or are you going to do with it?
I don't know. No, I probably won't wear it. I'll probably just wear it like he did.
On
Yeah,
your head.
I'm thinking. Yeah, okay.
Yep. Yeah, man. And I got another costume ready that I can't reveal just yet.
oh. What is it?
It's another Jerry.
There you go. Is it Dead Jerry? Yeah, that's what you should be. You should be Walker Jerry.
Right? It's King Jerry.
Somebody should come as a Walker of Lance with an arrow in their neck.
That'd actually be kind of cool.
Well, right when I saw him. Well, we're getting into it. I know. Okay, I'll wait till we talk about the show.
Oh, I know, right?
Yeah,
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
cut
You already
that.
pulled it, Steven.
No spoilers.
I know.
I'm just kidding.
Monica was like, "Let's go ahead and watch the next one," and I was like, "I can't do it because if I do, I will ruin it for
Right.
everybody."
I did go ahead and watch it.
I accidentally did, to be honest with you.
I had to watch it because of the name of the episode.
No, I don't blame you for watching. I wanted to watch it, but I just know how my mind works, and
Right.
I would just slip up and say something that I thought was this episode.
I hear you. I hear you. I get the memory of a fruit fly.
Well, listen to this. I went through the whole viewing party thinking that last night's episode that aired, not on AMC Plus, but on regular TV, was Outpost 22. And I
Oh,
kept
no.
saying it. I kept even saying it at the viewing party. Nobody corrected me or nothing. Like, usually people are dying to correct me.
Right. Nah.
And
That's
nobody
cool.
said a word.
That's cool. Yeah, I got screenshots, but they are a lot of them are dark. There was a lot of dark scenes.
There
so-
was. And yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get into that.
Right. You guys want to jump into it or?
Right.
Yeah.
Sweet. So, Steven, the name of the episode is What's Been Lost.
Yeah. See, no, I thought it was Outpost 22 all day long.
Right. I took a screenshot of the letters here, and I should have been doing it from the get-go
Mm-hmm.
just to see if they're changing.
Is that blood on there?
I see
Oh, yeah.
Don,
There
see
was
Dawn
blood
shaking her
last
head.
week.
they've been changing, Don.
Yes.
Okay.
So is there just more blood this week than there was last week?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I did jump back to episode 1 just to look, and I think it was like grass or mold or moss.
Yeah, I don't think the blood started until last episode, did it, Dawn?
I think they're the one before. Too.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So yeah, I'll definitely keep an eye on that because after this episode, there's only 4 more.
Can you believe that?
No,
Oh my
I
God.
can't. It's mind blowing.
There's so much going on.
There is, and it makes me nervous because how are we gonna wrap it up? But we'll get into that later. Yeah. So what do you guys think of this little intro scene? She's just talking to Ezekiel, and
Mm-hmm.
he's giving her more meds, and he goes missing.
Man, they got him quick and fast, didn't they?
Yep.
It's funny you say that because you remember even says, "Oh, hey, I heard you. I recognize your footsteps."
Yeah, right.
And then 2 seconds later, he's gone. I'm like, did you not hear those footsteps?
That was like a super ninja Commonwealth.
Yeah, that
soldier
was-
right there.
Right.
They can't aim for shit, but they can sneak up on people.
Right.
So let me ask you guys a question.
Mm-hmm.
So, and even in fans in the chat, like, do you think you would enjoyed it more if you saw everybody get snatched, where they just showed 1 or 2 people? I kind of would have liked the scene when they took the kid. You know what I'm saying?
I think it would have been better to see.
Yeah.
I think they could have taken out a few things in this episode and added stuff like that.
Yes.
Like, that's my beef with this episode, and I'm sure we'll get more into it.
Yeah.
I kind of felt like Casey just said it's got too much going on. I didn't hate it, I didn't dislike it even, but it
Right.
kind of felt a little bit like that filler, like kind of, you know what I mean?
I totally agree.
Now, there were some scenes I really did like, though. I mean,
Mm-hmm. I agree. This was a good little fight scene.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to know where the Commonwealth's getting all these big dudes. Like, they got these wrestlers. They got this dude. I mean, this dude was huge.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah, this is a good-
they're eating their veggies, man.
Right.
And just they hide all the big guys. They hide
They
them in the
do.
basement.
They do. They're all henchmen or wrestlers. And I like this dude. That was, already dead, evidently. And then we see him turn. What did you guys think about that? Like, was it a quick turn? Did it seem quick? Or because granted, we don't know how long this dude's been dead, but isn't it safe to assume he just died with this fight going on?
Yeah, but I seem to think that they've done that a few times maybe throughout the seasons. You get people turn faster than the other ones, but
You
I
think
don't
it just
know.
varies?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know that I've seen one turn as fast, but it seems like they kind of
Rushed it.
yeah.
Because remember when they shot all those workers a few
Yeah.
episodes ago? I mean, that wasn't immediate.
I felt-
You know?
I feel like it took forever for Bob to turn. He was like 2 days or.
Yeah. Oh, what about Sebastian? Look how he was on the table. There, you know what I mean? It seemed
Mhm.
like
Yeah,
it seemed like a day or two. So It is weird, the inconsistency, but I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, it's like they said in the comments. Shane
Yeah.
turned quickly.
Shane, yep. Shane was fast.
Oh,
Yeah,
his maybe his rage. I don't know.
right? Yeah, I don't know. And this was another neck biting scene. Pretty gruesome stuff. Dude, and I love this kill. Daryl wasn't playing.
Yeah, that was a good little scene, a good little fight scene.
Mm-hmm.
And then
So,
Casey, I don't know
what's
what
up?
you thought. You're the Star Wars fan. I thought that this whole little
Man, this is
hallway,
so Star Wars.
wasn't it?
Yes.
Just
glad
the
you
look
said that.
of it, especially when they get into the shootout,
Yes.
like it totally looks like Star Wars.
Yep. It looked like a shootout to Death Star.
Yeah.
Totally agree with that. And I do have a screenshot of that coming up. But Daryl and Carol, they find Hornsby going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And then right here, Steven, what you're talking about, little shootout.
Yeah,
I mean,
totally.
just the way they even moved, like Stormtrooper. It was crazy, man.
Something about the lighting in the corridor, I don't know, and the shape of the corridor just made it seem like, especially with the stormtroopers there.
Yep. It was interesting to me, like, what is this? Like, you know what I mean? Because this is the Commonwealth,
right?
And it's you almost assume this is underground. Like, what the heck building is this? You know what I mean?
It's not something that they would put in, you would think.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like it's
right.
It's enforced
railroad thing.
What's that, Don?
The railroad station. Maybe it's underneath there is a fallout shelter. I don't know.
Okay.
Could be.
It could be. That makes sense. And then Steven, this had a Star Wars vibe. I mean,
yeah.
This is like, Darth Vader or the Emperor just coming down, got the soldiers, stormtroopers flanking. Yeah.
I still wonder, Casey, with these last few episodes, so many.
Was it on purpose, right?
Yeah, was it on purpose? Because of all the comments about them looking like stormtroopers.
Right?
I think that would be pretty cool if they did that.
I do too. Oh, so I don't have a screenshot of when Pamela finds Sebastian, but what did y'all think about her reaction?
It was weird. Like, I mean, I don't know. I feel like she didn't really care anyway at first. I don't know. It was weird. Like, was she wanting to keep him alive as a walker for sure? Like all the time?
Like Governor vibes?
Right.
Governor vibes, totally.
Or did she put him in there with the assumption that I went blank, that Lance would killed him? I mean, you know what I mean?
Maybe she was more upset seeing that Lance was gone. Maybe that.
Oh, maybe it was more of that shock.
Yeah.
That's true, because she did grab the coin, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but before that, she was kind of like weeping over the body, like.
Mm-hmm.
But she's probably thinking in her head, like, who helped him get out? Do I have people that's against me in the Commonwealth? Who can I trust? Like,
that's a good point. We got a bigger problem, right?
You're right.
That's a good point. Because she had a weird relationship with her son. I mean, he was such a screw up, but I mean, I guess it's still your son, right?
Mm-hmm.
But do we think she really cares for her son? I'm not seeing it.
It's all her fault anyway, is the way I feel about it. The way he turned out, like, you know what I mean? Like, He was fed up. I mean, he got caught saying stuff about his own mom. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's true.
I mean, I ain't sympathizing with him, but
some people in the comments were saying that she's dressed up kind of like Darth Vader. So
that's what Casey was saying. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Or the Emperor Palpatine.
Or
Famous Adventure said Palpatine.
Or one of the like generals they used to have back in the day. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yep. This next shot is really, really dark.
I see the flashlight.
basically it's Carol and Hornsby where he leads her to like a precursor to the Commonwealth that didn't work. And Steven, I think this kind of goes into what you were touching about. Like, do we, when Carol and Daryl get separated and Carol ends up with Hornsby, do we really need to see them walking through the woods?
Right.
It seemed like 10 minutes of them walking, what I mean?
And to end the way it ended.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like you said, do we need that in these last episodes?
Right. So, Don, this is where I think we could have seen more kidnapping and less. Yeah, what was even the point of this? Because they don't even stay here. They end up.
I just think it would have been more like terrifying, horrific to see everybody get snatched and
Right.
taken. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and God, I've been bragging on them so much about not going too dark with the shots.
This episode was dark.
But man, the whole Walker thing that they came into, I got lost there for a good second.
Right.
On what was going on.
And here's one, and this one at least had a little light on this Walker, because this Walker was amazing with the skin.
Yeah. So like how crappy would it have been if that was dark? You know what I mean? Like at least they got that lighting right.
Right.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was pretty gross.
And another thing that was getting on my nerves was just how nonchalant Kara was with Hornsby. Like sometimes she'd have him behind him or her. You know what I mean? Like it's like she always lets her guard down, and he's crazy. He could have easily taken her out or gotten away.
But see, I think she thought, hey, Hornsby needs me because Pamela's going to kill him. So
okay.
Buddy up with him. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I think he was like, oh, cool, I got a new friend.
He did.
But I think they were planning on killing him the whole time.
I don't. I think Carol was going to let him go, but he grabbed that gun. I really was, because when she did it, she went, like, you could see the look on her face.
Right.
Yeah. I think she felt sorry for him in some aspect.
Right. Oh, and then before we get into the big scene at the end, somebody in the comments was talking about Yumiko loves to punch. So, yeah, dude, she punched that dude. That was awesome.
Wow.
Which, do we even know who that was? Like,
I don't think so.
I didn't recognize him.
No.
Crystal said, Yumiko. Oh, girl. Yeah, that was awesome. So Yumiko ends up turning on Pamela.
Mm-hmm.
And instead of prosecuting, she says, publicly that she'll defend. I thought this was a good power play on her part.
Well, yeah, and it was a good move to do it in front of a crowd.
Yep.
Yeah, in front of a crowd, not, you know what I mean? Not behind closed doors where, they can frame her to look like she's turning on everybody for no reason.
I agree. And when I was watching this scene, I think it was Milton had just not Milton. Hornsby had just said, hey, if Pamela gets overthrown, there's what 50,000 people in the Commonwealth, so they would probably need to have a new leader. And I actually thought he had a good point, but after seeing this scene, I actually was thinking Yumiko would make a great leader, because she kind of has that professional background. What do you guys think?
Yeah. I mean, what did he say? He said it was gonna, create a power vacuum.
Right.
The thing about is I don't think she's a good judge of character at first.
Gotcha.
I've got a bad feeling about her too, that she's gonna bite it, that she's gonna get taken out.
I feel like Maggie has a better intuition on people.
Yeah, I think Maggie and Carol do.
Yes.
I agree with that.
Yeah, I could definitely see Maggie running it,
Mm-hmm.
but she's gonna be going off with Negan. I mean,
Right. Yeah, she won't be hanging around. I think this is when Carol and Daryl, right? Or is it Carol and Hornsby walking through the woods?
I
I
don't
forget.
know so much.
Yeah, I forget. I wish I should have tried to brighten it up. I mainly took a screenshot of this just if you guys, our tour guides, recognize any of these locations, or if anybody in the comments did.
I mean, that looks like studio property with some CGI because it's so dark.
Mm-hmm. It kind of did look fake. I'm glad you mentioned that.
That and the exterior of the Commonwealth later, I think, was just like a field out on studio property, and they CGI'd in those buildings. I thought that's what I thought, and plus the fact with it being so dark, you can't really tell too bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. I could be wrong. It's not anywhere that I recognize. It looks like studio property to me. Did you, Jimmy?
Mm-hmm. It kind of does. I think half of it was CG though. Most
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was something about the scene that building did look fake. Now that you mention it.
was.
Okay. So yeah, just to jump back to the Hornsby and Carol and Daryl. Who was it? Don, were you saying they let him go? You know, they gave him a chance to walk away.
Okay, I really enjoyed this. This is one of the scenes that I really enjoyed because I like what they're doing with Daryl in these episodes. We're getting some of that old school Daryl. It was really when he walked, when they told him it was his last chance, and he turned back around and Daryl advanced toward him. You know what I'm saying? Remember that part?
Mm-hmm.
Like that part, I don't know, just it felt like the old Daryl. It was scary almost. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I just don't think they should have killed him off so early. He had too much information.
Yeah, I was a little shocked.
There's too much information he could have given them.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but he was gonna turn on him the whole time. I mean, he wasn't a changed man from those however many days he was in that cell, even with the walker of the son in there. You know what I mean? Like he wasn't changed at all.
That's what it's interesting you say that, because look how easily he's died compared to somebody like Negan.
Right.
I mean, you talk about somebody who did some bad, did some evil.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think they could have kept him tied up. You know what I mean? Until they got the information that they wanted.
Right. And he had a lot of the troopers seem like under his command, right? So he kind of does seem like somebody could have helped them.
Yeah, because they could have used him and say, hey, get us through here. Here's the troopers. Get us by this. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I was kind of, like I said, I was kind of shocked they killed him this early.
Yeah, I actually was too.
So you think if they wouldn't have killed him and they would have let him go, he would have ran straight to the Commonwealth?
No, I'm saying.
No, I'm just asking. I'm just asking in general. Nothing to do with what we were just talking about. If he didn't pick up that gun and hopped on a Jeep and took off, you think he would go straight to the Commonwealth? More than likely.
I don't know. I don't think he felt safe at the Commonwealth because Pamela would have put him right back in jail.
Mm-hmm.
I think he might have went to some troopers or alliances like they had in the beginning, where he went to those farmers. Maybe he would have went there.
Right. Yeah, it seems like he's got these little sectors, you know.
Mm-hmm. Or maybe he'd went to Alexandria.
Or you mean Outpost 22?
Another thing that I liked in the comics that it doesn't really touch on in the show is like some of the troopers were good. You know what I mean? Or a majority of them were pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Like in the comic, you just had the radicals, a few. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
that were doing stuff like the trooper, like pretty much all the troopers are doing in the show, but you still had the good ones, and that comes into play later in the comic book. I don't know if they're going to go that direction.
Right. Yeah, I wish we could see this better, but that arrow all up in his neck. And then we see him die.
Yeah. Right when I saw this, I thought, yeah, we're gonna get a Lance Walker in one of the other episodes, one of the upcoming episodes. He's gonna show up as a Walker with that in his neck, probably with Pamela or somebody.
What if he gets Pamela? Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, man.
Or even if he doesn't get her, he's gonna wander up to the Commonwealth and she's gonna see it's him with that arrow.
Yes, I agree. I don't think this is the last we're gonna see of him.
No. We'll get a Walker. We'll get a Walker.
Totally. And then it just closes with the kidnapped, people from Alexandria, survivors. They all have these hoods over their head, and you can see they're sedating them. And then it kind of zooms out, and you see the convoy. They're all on this bus.
Heading straight to Sonoy.
Right?
Yeah.
They're going on a tour. Water tower tour. Yeah. But yeah, that was about it. But yeah, I hate that half the episode was dark.
Yeah. Like I said, I've been bragging on them.
Ooh, Carol said Lance will be a variant Walker. That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
Cool.
What if he's one of those so what if he walks around sniffing people's hands? Like that's his
that's his memory.
Yeah. Let's see. I think it's Eliza here. Ask what happened to the trooper who got demoted to waiter. Did they disappear him or did he die?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know if they ever touched on that. That was back. What episode was that? I forget.
Oh, you're talking about the little.
I can't think of the name. The one that had or screamed out against Pamela when they had the party. That's what she said.
Where they're having the big get together thing.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know that they ever touched on that again.
Yeah, I don't think they ever did.
There's too many stories going on.
Yeah. And see, there's 4 episodes left. Now, if you're AMC Plus, there's 3 left.
Do you think
it's weird.
rushing these episodes though? I remember the story I told y'all about me hearing stuff on set about them ready to get it over with. Do you think they're rushing these things?
No. Rushing the episodes?
I think
Like they're rushed a little bit.
yeah, I feel like that what I heard on set from a person that I'm not going to name, I heard them they're ready to get it over with. And that's what I'm seeing on screen. I'm seeing it rush product. That's what I feel.
I mean, with only 4 episodes left, it's gonna be rushed.
I mean, I feel like it should be. I don't know.
There's a lot to cover.
Tied up in a knot. I don't.
Oh, so the Facebook user is Anissa, not Eliza. I'm sorry, Anissa. Yeah, I can't tell because it just says Facebook.
Yeah, that's
user.
weird.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm seeing that on my side too now.
Because, we've all seen the next one and think about how much stuff is still left with 3 episodes.
Right. And we still haven't seen Magna much, right? We saw her as a waitress. What's that, Don?
Haven't seen Oceanside.
Right. We haven't seen Oceanside. We barely seen Princess.
We haven't seen Alexandria.
Right. That's what's covered.
I mean, well, yeah, that's going to come up, yeah. But, I mean, up until that point, though.
Right. Jennifer says we haven't seen Heath. That's...
We haven't seen Rick. We haven't
Right.
seen Dorian. How are we going to get the connection?
Right.
I don't think any of this stuff's going to be tied up. I don't. I think it's going to be left over for the
It's
spinoff.
kind of left over. You
They
think they'll do...
Something to post credit. They have to be something. That train has to deal with the CRM. It has to.
Did they have trains in World Beyond or Fear?
They had more helicopters in Fear.
More helicopters, yeah.
Yeah. There's something,
there seems like a lot, man.
there's something I do want to show y'all though. I don't find very many things with Harrelson on it, but Loot Crate gave away these pictures a long time ago, and I wanted to show it off.
Oh wow,
Ain't that cool?
that's official Loot Crate.
Yeah, it's cool as crap.
That's cool.
Got Merle and Daryl on it. I was thinking
Is
about getting that tattoos of that. That's awesome.
Does it say who the artist is?
It just says "Oh Brother" on it, and that's it. Like I don't got
Okay.
like it's just in a thing like this, but
You
I
should
bought it on-
Google that.
yeah, I
Google
thought
Lens it and see if the artist comes up.
I think it's cool as crap. What do you think, y'all?
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Buildings and everything. I was like, holy crap! I got to have that.
That's cool. Oh, so you didn't get in a loot crate? You bought it?
I bought them on eBay. I
Okay.
mean, they're expensive, and I was like, I got to have me one, so I bought 2 of them. Just be honest, this came in tonight, and I wanted to kind of show it off. I just kind of, I don't know. The buildings are kind of close to my heart, and they actually artist renditions of the building. So I thought it was really cool.
Oh, Christy has a post-credit theory.
Go
What
for
you
it.
got?
Chris.
Yeah, hit us up, Christy. But yeah, we
Ain't-
still got the variants. Are they going to touch on variant? You know what I mean? There's a lot. There's a
I
lot,
don't.
man.
I'm gonna say that variants don't come back up.
You think?
I don't know.
Huh.
I think they just did that. I think they did that for the purpose of explaining away stuff that happened earlier.
Oh, interesting theory.
That is interesting.
I don't know for sure, but I got a feeling it's not even going to come back up. That it's now just a revelation that some of them can remember stuff, like little things like that. You know what I mean? And it kind of explains away what all the fans have been talking about from the first season, especially.
Right.
Like I said, they didn't have enough time to do everything they wanted to do.
Right.
The Reapers was a waste of time, a lot of the storyline, I feel like.
True. If
Without-
nothing
without
came
a-
of it, yeah, there's no.
Mhm.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah,
So
I'm
some-
nervous.
Oh, and just to give a shout out to Christy, she is making your all's viewing party t-shirts. So
Is she really?
uh-huh.
Making T-shirts, coasters, hats, and shoes.
Really?
Christy Lucci, if you're gonna get a hold of her, she was actually. Remember, we had the contest of who could make the better shirt. She made one, so we actually she won that contest.
Oh, is there pictures of it?
I just they're on the other page, and I don't have them at my disposal right now.
Okay.
Your all's viewing party page, isn't it?
Yes,
Oh, it
Yeah.
is?
Mhm.
I literally just got in not long ago and ate dinner right before we got on. I had a shower, so. Yeah, it's been on
Aimless Adventures here has got a good point. He said he thinks they hat tip the variant walkers because we'll see more of them in Dead City, and that could be a good point. We might see
That's
more
fair.
of them in some of the spinoffs. They might touch on some of the variants and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Right.
Nico Aimless. Aimless is going to be at the rap party too, right? Aimless. I know you're supposed to bring some other YouTubers with you. That'd be kind of cool too.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
Very
Huh?
cool.
I don't know if he's bringing the Woo with him, but that'd be kind of cool too.
Yeah,
You-
that's one of my favorite YouTubers.
Adventures. I watched them go to a Rays game before. It was kind of cool. The Daily Woo.
Oh, okay.
Yep. I'll be there. There you go. Throw some of that YouTube money at us. Like make it rain a couple bars.
So Christy thinks that we'll get a Rick scene in the post credit, maybe in France with him and Norman, I guess is what she's saying.
I would say the very last episode of this season in Sonoya. That's what I'm leaning to.
Mm-hmm.
But oh, it is interesting that Andrew Lincoln was in Paris, France a few days ago when he was spotted, and now Daryl Norman just posted that picture that he just started filming day one.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what Christy was saying, kind of, I think. Yeah.
But he was here. I know. That's all I'm gonna say. But I can't say when. But he was here.
I don't know how that's possible.
Okay.
He's in Kentucky, so I'm just
What is it?
I mean, he is in Kentucky, but I got a 10-inch version
he's
of
right
him.
there. He's right here. So
I got him right here too.
see now. Oh,
He's everywhere.
now I'm seeing double.
There you go. Don's little man's a little bent up though. Mine's standing
He's not been up. He's
up.
in condition.
He's in what condition?
Pristine.
Oh, pristine condition.
Hot.
Just
Yeah.
because you shine him every night with a little toothbrush and stuff.
Right.
Don't tell my secrets, Jimmy.
The duo finds 2 might be coming. That's pretty cool, guys. The duo finds
Oh,
Adam
okay.
Dorr. Yep, that's cool.
nice.
That'd be cool. They're more welcome to come, guys. All right, guys, that pretty much wraps up our episode. Anybody got any questions or anything? Anybody want to say anything?
No, I'm just ready for the camp.
I can't wait to see everybody.
Yes.
It's gonna be fun.
And Don, bring your cards, your dead cards. I'm been a slacker. I'm gonna give it to you in person.
He gonna make it rain. All right.
Want to throw up our sponsors?
Oh yeah, throw them up. Water Tower Tours, Walking Dead Harrelson, Outer Rats Plus, Abraham's Army, The Camp, Survive the Night, funnyshirts.org with our shirts, and the Woodbury Shop, guys. Miss Dawn, say the Patreons.
Melissa Gilbert, Bougie, Barbara, Eliza Jones, Carol Jameson, Casey, and moi.
Woo!
Did you just call that girl Bougie?
Yeah, that's her nickname.
Bougie. I gotta remember that.
Bougie. Little bit.
We had Melissa and Kara on prior to the show as part of the perks and just having a good time.
Yeah, and her English accent is like point on too, by the way.
Yeah.
Hi guys.
Is Barb headed to the camp too, Don?
Yes, I'm meeting Barb at Stevens. I'm like
Sweet.
I need my permanent parking spot, Steve.
No doubt.
You got it. Hey, I'm gonna mount it. I'm gonna mount it outside. It says Dawn
Right.
and Barb. I'm gonna put it up just when y'all come. I'm gonna have you a spot.
That's awesome.
So yeah, we're coming down. We'll be there Thursday.
Sounds
Sweet.
good.
Sweet.
All right, guys. Till next time.
All right,
y'all.
everybody.
Peace.
Thank you.